Lucky, excuse me. Thank you. So, last week I did the Nationals Park Stadium Sprint. This was my first Spartan Stadium Sprint. I'm just going to tell you about my experience, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Survive that here by Spartan law. We lock 20 seconds, y'all. 20 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this was a fun run for me. Could care less about time. This was all about the experience. So I'm going to start off with some running clips. Obviously, don't want anyone to get motion sickness. So I'm just cut out most of them and just doing most of the obstacles. Got to run through the stadium, both the upper deck and the lower deck, and through the concourses and even into the team rooms. So the first obstacle I encountered was the sandbag carry. Just a Spartan tradition, except now we're doing it on the stadium at Nationals Park. See, the carries are actually part of my favorite. I enjoy most of the strength obstacles. I know I lack the ability to do some of the grip exercises, so like the strength ones are really where I just enjoy. I've always been a grunt work type of person. Next obstacle I came across were these bungee wires that you had to crawl under. There was actually 2 ramps full of the ropes, and we actually had to crawl through them 2 times. I did various different strategy. First is me crawling. And here's the view from the upper deck of the park. It's beautiful. You can see a lot of DC. The next obstacle was these little rolly, I don't know what you call it, but it's a little scooter from elementary school that you just put your feet on and you drag yourself. This obstacle really brought me back to like elementary school PE. It's a lot of fun. Next, the Z-walls. It's one of the grip obstacles that I know I can actually beat. You know, it's fun. It's a rock wall thrown in the middle of a race. The grips aren't really that great. They're just straight blocks, but you really can wrap your hand around the entire block. You don't really get the rock climbing crevice, but you get the rock climbing aspect of it. Alright, and here's some of the statues outside the park. I was running so fast I obviously couldn't get the names. Alright, and here's my favorite obstacle, the spear throw. I am 0 on this one, and I guess I should probably really practice. And the camera ends up just like all my Spartan throws. Wasted. Yeah, so here's my 15 burpee punishment. Obviously sped up because no one does burpees that fast. I had some of the Golden Knights parachuting team from the Army come out, so here's the next clip of them parachuting down onto the field. Next is the 8-foot wall. Basically, just climb a wall. The women can use this little red box on the bottom to help you get up and over. And then I just sit up here and pause because I wanted that badass picture right there. The next obstacle is the multi-rig. Today it had the rings, and today I failed. I've gotten this obstacle once before. And next we stumble upon this beautiful view of DC. We can see the Washington Monument and the Capitol. Bungee cord crawl. You got the roll, which made me very dizzy very fast, so I switched to the I'm called an ape crawl. See, next we got 15 slam balls, which was a fairly easy feat for me. It was 15 pounds, and I usually do 20 pounds at CrossFit, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now in the visiting team locker room, we get to do 15 hand release push-ups. And we are back off to the races. And here's some more running clips, running through the hall and concourse underneath the stadium. So they have all these pictures of former players on the wall, and then their championship signs. and then their minor league farm teams. Next we have the Hercules hoist, probably a 40 to 60 pound bag. Just pull it up to the top of the rig and then slowly lower it down. Another one of my favorite obstacles. I really enjoy showing my strength. It's my strong point. And here we are getting to run onto the field to the last stretch of the course. You just got to go around the outfield warning track. This is where a lot of people had bunched up on the obstacles. Just really made it a traffic jam and a nightmare. And now we got the over walls. We got to jump over 4 little 5-foot walls. I tried to shimmy around the people in front of me. I was trying to finish so I could go at Spore DC. Rope climb, it's become my best grip obstacle. I have the confidence now that I'm going to be able to get up the rope and just slam that bell every single time. The little kids were out there getting some high fives on the way by. It was really fun, really cool. Really made you feel like you were playing for the Nationals, catching fly balls and stuff. Insert badass picture of me very happy that I finished. And then Mr. President Lincoln gave me my medal. And I finished in a little over an hour and 1 minute.
Oh my god, so many damn stairs. I did it.